Saturday mornings, right before everybody gets here and all the partying and the chaos happen, like the store is always super quiet, and it's a great time for reflection.
Hi there, my name is Joe.
And I'm Jessica.
We are homeschooling, natural living entrepreneurs.
This is a story of how we balance it all for the freedom to live our lives devoted to our family and faith.
Thanks for stopping by, subscribe, and come on in.
So I guess the theme for today's vlog is adaptation, right? So we've opened up the store, we've staffed it up, we are doing pretty good, we are cruising right along, but that's not the end of it. Things are always changing, and we have to figure out how to stay relevant. We have to make sure that our processes are efficient, and from season to season, processes change, things change. So like, what does that process even look like? And I thought that this week would be a really good week to kind of showcase what that might look like. So one big thing that we are doing this week is we have got to increase traffic, right? Because the more people buy, the more people are coming in and buying items, the more buying power that we have. So there is a competitor in town, and they're really great. They have significantly more buying power than us. Their space is bigger than ours, and so, you know, and some levels, like, I know a lot of people, you know, they think about competition, they're like, oh, you have to choose. And it's really not. It's really not. Because one of the things about them is that they have their culture, we have our culture, and it works, you know. Some people prefer Target and Walmart. They sell a lot of similar stuff, you know, and so it's fine. I think the thing about competition, though, that what it does for me specifically, and for a lot of business owners out there, is it gives you a choice. Now, the first choice, and a choice that I see a lot on social media, especially, no offense, I love you guys, especially in reselling groups, is this mentality of there's not enough to go around. And all of these people are taking what's mine. I know that when Joe and I were on A&E, there were a lot of resellers who were extremely upset that we chose to be on the show, because they thought that it would cause a lot of people to buy pallets. Then the prices of pallets would go up, and yes, and then that would be bad news bears for them. And I get that, and it's a valid concern. I mean, I'm sitting here telling you that I am concerned because my competitors down the road have now grown to a point where that might affect me. But I don't feel that there's not enough to go around, because there is. The thing is you can't control what somebody else is doing. You can't control what other businesses have chosen to do, and nor would you want to, honestly. When you have competition, right, that should move you. Like a successful mindset, that should move you to want to do better. How do I do better marketing? How can I focus on increasing traffic? Like, those are the things. How do I improve the customer experience, right? So these are the things that we're working on this week, not as a result of the other bin store opening up and being bigger, although that is a spoke in the wheel, but also knowing, like, we have so much more potential than we are right now. Like, right now we are good, we are smooth, we are operating, but like, we have so much more potential, right? When we get more buying power, we can buy more pallets, we can increase our sales, we can increase our space, we can figure out a way to be better. Anyway, I hope that makes sense. Here are some things that we've done and some decisions that we've made over the past week to do just that. Improve the customer experience, take in feedback from our consumers, from our demographic, and increase traffic and sales. Talking about listening to what people want, we did get a lot of feedback And we always welcome feedback, even if it's constructive. I know it's hard, not when you put your blood, sweat, and tears into something and then somebody tells you something that they didn't like that you've done. But I encourage you, like, if anybody ever does that, like, take it with a grain of salt. Like, you can have your feelings about it for a second, but then you have to think like, okay, but these are my customers. These are the people that I'm serving. And so they're telling me something. They're telling me that they want something, right? So one of the things that I've been hearing very consistently is that they miss $1 a day. We originally cut down $1 a day because we felt like it was affecting the sales of the other weeks. And we felt like it was just not productive. We weren't making what I wanted to make on that day to constitute the labor and all of that stuff. And it got to the point where, our traffic has steadily been increasing. A lot of people said they missed $1 a day, and I'm like, okay, well, let's go ahead and let's do that. Let's try it. So I had intended to have like a slow, steady vlog day. But look, she's trying to hide from me. Slow and steady vlog day, but the marketing that we've tried is definitely working. So it's a good day. It's a good day. Has nothing to do with the theme of the vlog, but let me just tell you, one of our customers that comes in, she is the sweetest lady. Her name is Miss Pam. She came in and she goes, I have something for you. And I was like, oh, okay. I didn't know what it was or anything about it. I had no idea, y'all. This, hold on, let me show you. Hold on. Y'all, I don't think anyone's ever made a blanket for me, but look at this. Look at this. Look at this, y'all. Anyways, so I'm just like over the moon. I'm over the moon excited, and I can't wait to snuggle up with this when I get home. So she made me a blanket, y'all. What? So it's now 4 o'clock and it's died down, but it was pretty steady busy for most of the day. So now that everything's kind of settled down and everything is pretty quiet and smooth, I thought I'd come sit outside for a second and try to get some sun. Also, in one of those bins, there was like incense or something, and it was like making my nose and my sinuses. Like, so, I don't know, my body did not like whatever incense that was. But yeah, so, it's one of those things where we are still so new. I know we've been in this place for 2.5 months, but there have been so many outliers, right? There's been, the move, and then just, we closed down for COVID, and then we did it right before the holiday season, which Q4 is great for retail and resellers and stuff because people are always looking for gifts. So we really don't know what normal is like in a bin store. We do know what kind of things sell, but we don't know our demographic as well when it comes to selling items like these. Things that work really, really well. We do like to talk to people and find out what's working well for them. I like to find out what brought them in. A lot of people are brought in because of the coupon. A lot of people are brought in, because the weather was nice and they were out and they just happened to be nearby and they were like, well, let me go and check it out. So, it's one of those things where you listen to what people are saying and you have conversations with them and you realize, okay, like this is what's working and this is what isn't. And honestly, if I'm being really, really real about this, I was nervous about our competitors across the way, about their opening day, just because I didn't know how it would affect our sales. But it turns out that I don't know that it's made as big of a dent as I thought that it would. I think that people are still shopping at both places, which I think is great. Great business for him or them, and great business for us. So, yeah, I couldn't be happier with today. And every hour that we had for our sales was either on track for what we've had previous Saturdays or better. So I'm pleasantly surprised, really happy, super excited about how busy it was in today. It truly felt like a party. And so adjustability, I guess. I guess that's what adjustability looks like. It's not making emotional decisions. It's trying to figure out what's working and what's not working, and be willing to try new things and be willing to fail. Because not every idea that we have works out really well, but the more information that we have and the more that we learn, the better we become at adaptability. And you're never going to have like the perfect price point or the perfect hours or the perfect sale. You're just not. Like, there's always a way to be better, and then in the next season maybe that doesn't work out. I just wanted to say that I'm sorry that I wasn't able to give you as much footage as I would have liked, but it's for good reason. We were super busy, and so but I really do hope you enjoyed this vlog anyway, and I thank you guys so much for being a part of this journey with us. It means more than you know. So this is where I leave you today, and I thank you guys. Until next time.